What's up, guys? Flippin' Steve here, approaching midnight here on Tuesday in the 302. It's lights out around my house, as you can see. What are you doing up there? What are you doing? It's late. Oh, you want to hang out with me? I've got to get this video finished, and I have to get it uploaded by Wednesday morning, which is either today or tomorrow, depending on what time it actually is right now, because we are giving away the trip to the National on Off Center tonight. Yes, Wednesday night, 9 Eastern time. If your name has already been selected to compete in the trivia, then you know who you are. I've drawn about 10 names, and 3 of those names have already had to back out, which means more people are going to get some chances, and there's going to be 16 names total drawn. Starting with this video, we're probably going to do 3 or 4 in this one. It just depends on how many I get around to. Let's get us our first name. Good luck, everyone. Lebowski.
Are you employed, Mr. Lebowski?
Lebowski Sports Cards. No
Not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude.
way that Slab survives that fall. So Lebowski, make sure you hit me up on IG.
Just looking for a handout like every other.
Make sure that you can make it Wednesday tonight.
Oh, so you know that they were trying to piss on your rug.
I also just got news that Willie Mays passed away, so I got out my Willie Mays rookie card that I picked up in 2023 at a Philadelphia card show, my first big vintage purchase. Not a lot to talk about in this video. It's been a slow week for me. I haven't been buying much recently. I did get myself a new cactus this week. Check this thing out over here. I'm pretty involved in trying to decorate my yard with cool plants. I can't see it too well at nighttime. I do have some sales to show you from eBay. Had what I would say a really strong sale on the Champ Bailey Gold Refractor. I bought this raw for 35 bucks, and after grading it, $215 sale. And of course, Le Beast has to have her favorite blueberries. Oh yeah. Come on, another one. All right. Had 3 Anthony Richardsons go off on auction this weekend. The plates and patches case hit American Metal PSA 10 underperformed. Got 200 bucks for that. Bought it raw and graded it, so I'm about breaking even on a PSA 10. A solid sale on the PSA 9 nuclear case hit, also out of plates and patches. This one went for over 150, so there was some profit on that one. And this one with a really strong sale, surprisingly. The arcade mode parallel, get some better lighting on it, out of 25. Bought raw graded, got a 10. And this one went over 250, which I expected the American Metal to be the strongest seller. And in fact, it was the arcade mode. Overall, all 3 sales work out really well. And from Instagram, and I will discuss the Instagram sale as well. Brady Solar Eclipse case hit. I bought for 250 raw, sold for 450. Name number 2, the Deuce. Hodges, 1455.
Who does number 2 work for?
Hodges.
That's right, buddy. You show that turd who's boss.
I hope you're prepared for tonight.
Gonna make it right tonight, tonight, tonight.
Quick story on the Tom Brady I just sold, because this was a first for me, and I want your guys' opinion below. I'm scrolling Instagram because I often find people advertising themselves as buyers, and usually pretty good percentage. So I find a large buyer that I'm familiar with, I've never really sold to, but I have bought from, and I contact them about the Brady card, and I'm like, hey, is this a card you would be interested in? I'm hoping to get about 500 bucks for it. I actually had it posted on my Slab for 450. They came back with an offer of 450, so to me, that was a deal that I had to take, especially thinking that I was really going to be limited on fees because this was going to be an Instagram deal. I reach out to them, I say I take Zelle, I take Venmo, and I can do PayPal goods only because I have a business account and it does not allow me to accept friends and family. They say that they only do PayPal goods, and that's what they're going to do. I say, all right, well, I'm going to cover the shipping. Would you mind covering the PayPal fees? And immediately respond with, no, we do not pay fees. We cannot pay fees as sellers and as buyers. So now in this situation, I'm kind of like, I don't want to eat the fees on this and pay the shipping. And I say to them, normally shipping is a buyer's expense, which I'm covering. Would you rather pay shipping and I will pay the eBay fees? I'm sorry, PayPal fees. And they refuse. They say, no, we don't want to cover shipping or pay the PayPal fees. I then say, okay, well, I'll just keep the card and I'll try to move it elsewhere. I'm sorry the deal isn't going to be able to happen. They then come back and give me a long, drawn-out story about how big of a seller they are, how many sales they have, their positive feedback, their good reputation, and they're right, I've heard of them, and I know that they're big buyers and big sellers. They said that they would be willing to pay Venmo, but I would have to send the card first, and then they would send payment to me once the card is received. I then tell them that I may not be as big as they are, but I also have a reputation that should be good enough for them to be willing to make the deal with me. I almost didn't go through with the deal, but I felt like I'm not in a rush to get the money. I trust that they'll send me the money once they get the card. And going forward, it might build a business relationship where we can trust each other better as a buyer and a seller. Quick story behind that sale. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's right to have to cover the shipping and the fees, especially when the buyer is requesting to use PayPal goods and services for their own protection? TO out the door for about 60 bucks. I only made about $10 to $15 profit on this one. Chris Jones Black Choice is the PSA 10 out of 8. I sold the PSA 9 last week for 35 bucks. Got $100 for this one. Again, like a $20 purchase. So nice little profit there. Nick Bosa, again, $20 purchase. Graded it, sold it for 90 in the snakeskin. The Myles Garrett snakeskin also went for 100 bucks after buying this one, I think, for 40. Not a bad little handful of profit on some cheaper lower end cards and defensive players. We also have this unbreakable PSA slab. I won't say unbreakable, but that thing is tough as hell.
May be the toughest SOB in the WWF.
And I'm going to need you guys to comment below what test you would like for me to run on that slab next. Now, it has to be within reason. Don't say put a blowtorch to it because we know it's plastic and it'll melt. Something to test the durability of the plastic, whether it's an impact test, some sort of airtight test. I don't know. You guys know what I have done. I hope you've been keeping up because it will be a question if you were in the trivia competition. Huge part of that trivia competition, and I'm giving away all kinds of nuggets right now, is the 302 sticker. If you have one, make sure you have it at Livestream if you're competing. And if you don't have one, I'll flash one up here on screen. These were made and mailed out for donations of people who contributed towards this giveaway. These are also signed on the back by myself, but more importantly, the crazy one, the Dingus, has signed and paw stamped all of these as well. Hey, John Stud, what are you looking at? This was organized by me and my idea, but I did get some help from other people. We are going to make it 3 in this video. Who's it going to be? Daniel John, 6084 Daniel Johns.
Here's the guy that's going to come out here and open up a big can of whooping. Well, you know what I mean.
Of course it's going to break. It's a 70-foot tower.
Here's the guy that likes to park in handicap spaces.
Close. It was 75 foot, and it did not break.
I love this guy.
Come live stream, I will shout out all the other content creators that were involved.
That's when I'll get mine. Yeah. No second thought, I'll whip your asses right now.
That way you guys can give a thumbs up to them as well. That's going to do it for this video. Like I said, it's been a slow week. I've had a lot of other things going on in my life, but I'm super excited for this giveaway, and I had to get out one last video before we go live tonight to get more people entered and to get you guys pumped up as well. Good luck to everybody. I hope to have some more informative videos out in the future. Like and subscribe on your way out, and I will see you hopefully tonight.
Believe in me.